I'm Gene Gorsky. I'm adjunct professor of English here at Montgomery County Community College. And you could say that failure is what got me into English. I had a great English teacher in high school, and I learned to write well, and I loved literature. So I switched from, in the middle of my sophomore year, I switched from engineering to English. I was working for public relations firms in Philadelphia, but I still wanted to teach. So I talked to people here, and I became I taught at night, okay, for about 8 years. My teaching philosophy is to teach students to solve problems, to ask and answer questions. Søren Kierkegaard, the existentialist, the Danish philosopher, and that's because he basically recognized the reality of nothingness, okay, the leap of faith, okay. In other words, he says, if you're on a cliff and you have to get to another cliff and it's really far away and you have to jump, he said that when you look down and you see the nothingness that you've got, that's a real thing. For instance, if I have a pet, a dog that I've had for 16 years, as I did, okay, when that dog dies, the absence of that dog is real. You can't measure it, you can't see it, but it's as real as this table, and it's as real as any atom or any galaxy, that the absence of something, that nothingness, is a real thing. I think that when a person is asked something and he can say yes, he should say yes unless there's a good reason for saying no. In other words, I took it as a compliment. You basically asked me to tell my story. So that meant that you saw my story as something valuable. So I just said, that's fine, that's a great thing. So it's an opportunity.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, it was a pleasure.